This device had made my life hell. I escaped from that. If you wake up in the morning and first thing you do is scroll through social media and get anxiety and start your day reactively, then this video is for you. So, back in 2017, I was like an internet addict. I woke up in the morning, first thing I do is scroll through social media and get some anxiety. Instead of being proactive, I start reacting to everything in my life. I first watch the fake side of others and then get some anxiety and be stressed about it, why my life is like hell, and then start my day being lazy. Then I decided to take the bold steps. Whenever I got some time, I try to fill my time with scrolling social media, stacking to others' Instagram profile, and sharing memes. I also had thought that how can I manage my time to use social media when I have responsibility. After using a lot, it showed its side effect. I starved for validation from unknown people from the internet. Like from the Facebook and followers from the Instagram gave me a feeling that someone is noticing me and someone cares about me. We all need validation for the work we are doing because it keeps us motivating to go. But due to increased connectedness through social media, we also seek validation from the people whose opinion actually don't matter, whom actually we don't meet once in a year or once in a lifetime also. We are a generation thirsty for internet validation. We think we are entitled, being cared and loved. We measure our self-worth by the number of likes from the Facebook and number of followers from the Instagram. Social media exploits our insecurities. Your selfie is not good as that friend because you did not get that much of like that his picture got. She uploaded a picture with him but not you. Maybe you are not loved enough. They checked in. They hang out without you. Maybe you are not fun enough to be around. She is online even at 3 a.m. Why don't you have anybody to talk? I had thought of leaving social media, but I had the FOMO effect that I may miss the trend, what my friends are doing, and all my enjoyment of life. But my mind was polluted. So I decided to take that bold step and quit the social media in 2019. So here is how I managed quitting social media. I used the gradual unplugging technique. For first few days, I disabled the notification from all social media sites so that it doesn't give me the temptation to check whether someone uploads a photo or someone's photo is being liked. Then I limited my usage to 30 minutes a day by the help of digital well-being app by the Google. After some days, I just quit it. So, what's the point of quitting the social media? And what happened when I quit social media and validated my own work? I will discuss 5 benefits what I got. Number 1, I discovered my true self. When we are using social media, we try to show our perfect side rather working on our messed up life and fall in the vicious circle. We generally sacrifice our own needs and hide our true feelings to please others and show others that our life is also as interesting as you saw in the social media. What it may seem that everybody else's life is just fabulous while you are the only one struggling through it. When I quit the social media, I discovered the truth that I don't have to show my perfect side. Everyone's life is messed up like mine and I have to work on myself and make my life better. I am the one who will live my life. Not everyone whom I am following will live my life. We are afraid of falling in front of others or risking losing our approval. When we measure our self-worth on the basis of likes and followers, we lose our confidence and question our choices. We stop trying, forgetting that life is about journey, not about the destination. No one can make you inferior without your own consent. The more we fall, the more we rise. In course, we found our true value. Work hard in silence and let the success be your noise. Number 3 benefit what I got is I found purpose in my life. You may have heard the Japanese word ikigai, which means expressing true worth, which is achieved by being here now and releasing yourself from the expectation from the others. Experiencing ikigai is the idea that we do our best work when we are so focused in the moment and we experience the flow and forget what is happening around us. This only happens when we allow ourselves to forget about the external pressures and focus on our innermost joys. Only then we'll get so caught up in the reason of our living that we'll forget about what others thinking about us. The number 4 benefits what I got is I developed a growth mindset. Our focus is to improve ourselves without comparing ourselves with others. Our true comparison should be with us, how we were tomorrow and how much we improved today and how much value addition we are doing with the society. Before going to bed, we should review our day. What did I learn today? What mistakes did I make that taught me something? What did I try hard today? But not scrolling through social media and get that morning anxiety and go to the sleep. Number 5 benefits which I got is building a deeper real life connection. We should revise our self-talk, rediscover face-to-face communication. It should not substitute for the real life interactions and relationships. It is nice to have a lot of online people following you, but in real world, make some friends. When you talk to them or sit with them, they often give you the support and strength. That's very different from what you can get in a simple Facebook post. I left social media 2 years ago in 2019. Still, I don't have fear that I have missed something out as I have imagined. Then I had 600 online friends, but I was feeling lonely. Now I have only 4 or 5 close friends on whom I can rely, and I feel the fulfillment. We all seek recognition in some form or other, but the modern era of social media has made it increasingly difficult to escape from the vicious circle of letting the validation be our sole source of happiness and self-worth. It's not the public approval, but how you feel about yourself that really determines the quality of your life you are living. Our whole generation is starving for validation and also need someone to care for. So go outside, meet some friends, make some real friends, care for them and get love from them. Instead of denying the use of social media completely, use the craftsman approach to tool selection. If you are a Facebook arts marketer, use Facebook. If you have found the use of LinkedIn helps you attract traffic to your site, then use the LinkedIn. But if you cannot find a positive outcome from the use of social media, then just quit it. So if you find this video helpful, subscribe to my channel and get more videos like this. If you like this video and give it a thumbs up, that would motivate me to create more content like this. Thank you.